Are you aware of the escalating epidemic of type 2 diabetes and obesity in America today? This isn't just a headline, it's a harsh reality that we can't afford to ignore. Over 35 million Americans are grappling with type 2 diabetes, a figure that's only rising. And here's the kicker, a staggering 90% of these individuals are overweight or obese. But the cost isn't just a health one. Last year, the financial burden of diabetes was nearly $413 billion. Yes, you heard that right, billion. This isn't just a health crisis, it's an economic one that's draining resources at an alarming rate. These epidemics are intertwined, each one feeding off the other, creating a vicious cycle that's spiraling out of control. And it's not only adults who are affected, children aren't immune to this growing crisis, with childhood obesity and type 2 diabetes rates projected to skyrocket. These staggering figures paint a sobering picture of the health crisis we are currently facing. Ever wondered who or what could be responsible for this growing health crisis? Let's take a moment to unmask the culprits. You see, a significant part of the problem lies with large corporations that have been aggressively promoting unhealthy, processed foods. These foods are often loaded with sugar, salt, and saturated fat, the very elements which contribute to the risk of type 2 diabetes. The plot thickens when we consider just how much these corporations are spending on advertising. We're talking about billions of dollars, folks. A staggering amount of money that's used to make these unhealthy products not just visible, but irresistible, particularly to our children. Picture this: colorful packaging, enticing flavors, and clever marketing strategies, all designed to capture the hearts and taste buds of our young ones. It's a classic case of David versus Goliath, with our children caught in the crossfire. What's more, these corporations are not just selling products, they're selling a lifestyle. A lifestyle that normalizes high sugar intake, sedentary behavior, and overconsumption. It's a blueprint for a health disaster, and it's happening right under our noses. This isn't just about pointing fingers though, it's about understanding the root cause of the problem so we can start to fix it. And when we look at the evidence, the role of corporations in this health crisis is undeniable and alarming. Sadly, our children are not spared from this escalating health crisis. The trend of obesity and type 2 diabetes is not just an adult issue. Alarmingly, we're seeing a projected surge in childhood obesity and type 2 diabetes in the younger generation. The food and beverage industry play a significant role in this concerning trend. Billions are spent on advertising, with strategies cleverly designed to target our children. These ads make unhealthy processed foods loaded with sugar, salt, and saturated fat irresistible to their impressionable minds. But there's a ray of hope. Studies have shown that banning junk food ads aimed at children can lead to a reduction in childhood obesity rates. Several countries have taken the brave step of restricting or outright banning such ads, a testament to the potential effectiveness of this approach. The stakes are high. We're not just talking about numbers on a scale or a diagnosis. We're talking about the future health, happiness, and potential of our children. Our children's health is at risk and immediate action is needed. So, what can be done to address this epidemic? The first step is to learn from our international peers. Several countries have already made significant strides in combating these health crises. They've accomplished this by implementing restrictions or outright bans on junk food advertisements, particularly those targeting children. It's a move that has proven effective, resulting in lowered rates of childhood obesity. Imagine an America where our children are not bombarded with advertisements for foods laden with sugar, salt, and saturated fat, where the health of our youngest citizens is not compromised for the sake of corporate profits, where making healthy choices becomes the norm, not the exception. We need to advocate for similar actions right here in America. It's clear that self-regulation by the food and beverage industry is not enough. We need policy changes that protect our children from the onslaught of unhealthy food marketing. It's about more than just banning junk food ads, it's about creating an environment that promotes healthier choices. But this isn't just about policy change, it's about societal change. It's about parents, educators, and community leaders coming together to prioritize the health of our children. It's about making sure that every child has access to nutritious food and the opportunity to live a healthy, active life. This isn't just about tackling obesity and diabetes, it's about creating a healthier future for our nation. It's about putting the well-being of our children before corporate interests. After all, the health of our nation is only as strong as the health of our youngest citizens. It is high time we take decisive action against the food and beverage industry and prioritize the health of our nation.
Please subscribe to this channel. Your single membership is extremely valuable for our growth and motivation. To receive regular updates, click the bell icon.